Hi, welcome to this week's weekly check-in. So I didn't actually do one last week. I had planned to film it in Pisa, but I was on holiday and I didn't. What are you going to do? This has been a good week. Like, I put on a bit of weight in Pisa, obviously, just with the travel. It was mostly water weight and it came off immediately, so I'm happy. Didn't get all my sessions in last week though. I done 4 before I left, but I was going to train on the Sunday when I come home and I was too tired, and I overdone it with the steps as well. I done like 130,000 steps last week, so I was done it when I come home, and also it's fine. Well, not generally, but you know what I mean. This week's been good. It's been a solid week. I've been lifting heavy. I felt strong in the gym. I felt a bit run down in general. Otherwise though, like, I've got a rash in my face, like my back's killing me. I feel like maybe I'm a bit run down just from the diet, the level of activity. However, I have to say that athletically I feel fine, so I'm unsure what it is. But coming to the end of the diet now anyway, I've only got 2 weeks left. It's 2 weeks till we go to Santorini, and then my cut's over. As I mentioned previously, my coach Taylor then wants to build, which I am quite happy with. I had a kind of wee light bulb moment. Again, I feel like a lot of the time on this I'm just stating the obvious, but again, wisdom has to be acquired, it can't be given. So you can read platitudes all you want in self-help books and, you know, motivational Instagram pages, but until you've really lived the lesson, then it isn't imbued in your psyche. So I generally train very early in the morning, but sometimes the gym is so busy. Pre-6 o'clock it's good. From 6 till 9 it's a disaster. Sometimes I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to train at 9. Or like on a Friday, for example, I'm always working early, so I never get to train till the afternoon. And I notice, see if I go in really early, I'm talking like 5 AM. Doesn't matter how hard the session is, you know, it's a heavy leg day, fine. I grind it out. I never ever think about quitting or giving up or stopping early. But I noticed the later on in the day I train, I start to think, I just really want to go home. Maybe I'll ditch this last set, maybe I'll just ditch this last exercise, maybe I'll just do a drop set on the leg extension instead of doing my walking lunges just so I can get up the road. So I think that a key factor in success is knowing yourself and knowing what works for you. And again, that does sound like such a platitude, but I think it's really true. Same with, for example, I was struggling with the diet for a long time because I was always starving in the evening. So now I've just started to have a couple of coffees in the morning. I don't generally eat till almost lunchtime. I'll have my pre-gym meal if I'm going to the gym early in the morning. Even after that, I won't eat for quite a long time. I am not that hungry during the day, and I can still produce a high level of output at what I deem to be a good standard whilst being semi-hungry. But like I'm saying, I don't really feel the hunger pangs during the day. However, in the evening, I really die off if, you know, I've had all my meals by, say, 6 o'clock or something like that. Whether if I leave it till a bit later in the day, I don't struggle as much and I sleep better as well because I'm not hungry. So those are just wee hacks that have worked for me. You know, train early, eat a bit later. Again, you know, it's each to their own. However, I've just found those work for me. And in the overall picture, I think you really have to learn how to hack your own mentality. Obviously, discipline is involved. You know, you're never going to remove that. You're never going to remove sacrifice. You're never going to have to remove the element of hard work. But stacking the chips in your favour is a huge element in doing the right thing and getting what you want. So those are just some things that I probably kind of aware of them previously, but I have to say that they were really hammered home for me this week. You know, I've got one session to go. I'm doing legs tomorrow morning, and I've got obviously 2 stepper sessions to do for the week. Obviously I'm doing 6 a day right now. 6 a day, that would be hard. 6 a week on the stepper, so I've got 2 to do. I'm feeling good. You know, I love crushing legs. I can't wait to get into a growing season and really grow my legs and my abs, which my coach had said, you know, that's the areas we're really going to target. My abs aren't great. Like, you can kind of see them, they're all veiny and they're quite prominent from certain angles, but you know, a lot of the time you can't really see them in pictures. It just looks like I have a flat stomach. It doesn't look like I have developed abs. And as big as my legs are for probably the normal human, in relation to my upper body, they could be more proportionally correct. They could be bigger. So I think those are areas we're really going to work on, and we're off season, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to growing in a controlled manner, still being aesthetic. I really loved, you know, the classic physique, like the Arnold physique, the Franco Colombo physique. I really love that. That's what I'd like to get to, like really big but still really aesthetic. Also, on a side note, I think I'm going to shave in a moustache this week, like a proper Tom Selleck, like World War II army general moustache. We'll see. I might keep the beard till Santorini and then do it after that, but I am going to go with that look. And as I said in one of my Instagram stories, I'm also considering 2 gold hoops like Michael Jordan in The Last Dance. It's not really fitness related, but you know, I just see you as a community and I like to keep you up to date because we're all in it together and I like to share what's going on with you. However, yeah, I'm going to crush these last 2 weeks. My goal is in sight. I'm going to be as shredded as possible. Albeit I won't be as shredded as I would like, but I've still made massive strides. I'm proud of myself, with the caveat that I know that I can always do more and I can't wait to see where we can get to. You've heard my ideology before. When it comes to fitness, when it comes to social media, when it comes to anything, if you're not willing to do it for 10 years, if you're not willing to do it forever, don't do it for a day. As far as I'm concerned now, I'm going to spend the rest of my life getting in the best shape possible and also increasing longevity as much as possible. Still being functionally powerful, functionally fit, and as aesthetic as possible. And it's the same as I never intend to stop, you know, trying to grow my wealth, trying to grow my social media, working on my career, you know, learning languages and trying to be the best partner, son and brother that I can be. Those are the things that I'm committed to. Again, I'm going off on a tangent here, but you know, the things that I'm committed to for life. So as I said to my body, you know, this is the first chapter in getting in the best shape possible, albeit I have been lifting for 12 years, but you know, with the coach now, it's just taking me another level and I intend to keep working with Taylor, you know, for as long as she'll have me. No, I'm happy. Like I say, I'm going to absolutely drop the hammer these last 2 weeks. Stick to the plan, push myself to my limit, and then enjoy my holiday, and then from there we build. Anyway guys, that's it. As always, it's just a quick whistle stop tour of my progress. More important than that this week is I really want to hear from you guys. How's your fitness journey going? Where are you at? How's your mentality around it? How's your training? What's your goal? Are you aiming for summer? Are you aiming for a holiday? You know, or are you just open-ended, want to be in better shape, want to be fitter? I think my really next big thing after the bulk will be getting in shape for my wedding, and I really will bring a world-class shape to that, let me tell you. Because also, my mate Taylor's going and he's in extremely good shape, so I'm not having him show me up on my day. So yeah, anyway, let me know about your journey. I'm really keen to hear about it. As always, you know what I'm going to say. If you could like, comment, share, subscribe, I would be eternally grateful. I would be your eternal servant. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. All your continued support. The messages mean the world to me. You don't know how much they mean. You don't know how much they've helped me on this fitness journey, and just how much your encouragement in general really gives me a boost in terms of fitness and, you know, grow my social media presence. Things have been going extremely well recently, and that is all because of you. So thank you so much, guys, and I will see you next week. Peace out.